So it looks like more drama is swirling around the Knowles family, and this time the rumors claim Solange is tired of carrying a secret that has followed her for years. The talk is all about the identity of her biological mother. For a long time, people online have speculated that Beyonce could actually be Solange's real mother instead of Mama Tina. Those claims have never been confirmed, but the conversation has started spreading again. Some people also believe there is a reason Mama Tina has been working so hard to highlight Solange's place in the family story over the past few weeks. According to the rumors, she is trying to shift the public conversation. During a recent podcast appearance, Mama Tina shared that Solange was conceived during a trip on the Nile River in Egypt. Tina explained that she originally believed she was expecting a boy and planned to name him Niles. She said that after having a daughter instead, she found the name Solange in an old Paris baby name book. She also shared that after researching her family history through Ancestry, she discovered that several women from earlier generations in her family had already carried the name Solange without her knowing it.
These are women that you didn't know.
Can you believe it was the ancestors speaking to me?
Oh my God.
And I called Solange and Beyonce immediately and sent it to them, and they were just in awe of it. And
Lord,
so
yeah.
Solange called me back and she was like, Mama, what kind of voodoo, Louisiana mess is this? Are you serious? Are you sure? And I was like, I'm positive.
Because you know she's walking around the house like...
How did that happen?
Now, think about the timing. Old rumors claiming Beyonce is Solange's biological mother begin getting attention again. Then, Mama Tina appears on a major press run and tells this very detailed story about the Nile River, the name Niles, and how Solange got her name. That timing has made some people wonder if it's simply a coincidence or if there's another reason the story is being shared right now. These are still rumors and speculation, and there is no verified evidence supporting the claims about Solange's parentage. It almost sounds like something straight out of a movie. The story feels so detailed that some people believe it was carefully presented to shift attention away from the rumors. Then there's the claim that Solange turned out to be a family name that Tina didn't even know existed in her family history. That has left plenty of people raising their eyebrows. To many people following the story, it does not come across as a simple coincidence. Instead, they believe it sounds like an effort to explain Solange's place in the family history with as much detail as possible. Others disagree and see it as nothing more than a personal family story. Either way, the timing has sparked another wave of online discussion. The Knowles family has not confirmed the rumors about Solange's parentage, and the claims remain unverified. When people look back at what has circulated online over the years, they often point to old rumors as part of the conversation. The speculation has been around since the early 2000s, not long after Solange became more widely known. One of the biggest claims repeated online is that Beyonce gave birth to Solange as a young teenager and that Tina and Matthew Knowles raised her as their own to protect Beyonce's future. There is no verified evidence supporting that allegation, but it continues to be discussed in certain corners of the internet.
Supporters of the theory also point to what they describe as old birth records that reportedly surfaced in the early 2000s. According to those claims, an unnamed Texas civil servant allegedly shared documents listing Beyonce's birth year as 1974 instead of the publicly reported date. Some people say they later found copies of those alleged records with the name Knowles Beyonce Giselle and the date September 4th, 1974. However, the authenticity of those documents has never been verified, and they should be treated as unconfirmed claims rather than established facts. There is even more that supporters of the theory point to when explaining why they continue to believe the rumors. Around that same time, another claim started making the rounds online. According to the rumor, a former Columbia Records employee alleged that Solange Knowles is Beyonce's biological daughter. The person reportedly claimed they saw a driver's license displayed on a manager's computer that listed Beyonce's birth year as 1974.
Based on that alleged date, they argued there would be about a 14-year age gap between Beyonce and Solange, which they believed supported the theory. None of these claims have been independently verified. The same source also claimed the story was backed up by someone identified as Beyoncé's cousin, Ange. According to the rumor, Ange was upset after an uncomfortable exchange with Beyoncé during a family Christmas gathering. The story goes on to claim that, out of frustration, Ange allegedly shared family gossip with staff members and said that Solange was actually Beyoncé's biological daughter. There is no verified evidence confirming that this conversation ever happened. Supporters of the theory also point to another story that has circulated for years. They claim family members supposedly joked that Beyoncé had baby-bearing hips when she was very young, and suggest those comments were secretly referring to an alleged early pregnancy. Others interpret those alleged remarks as nothing more than ordinary family teasing, and there is no reliable evidence connecting them to the rumors. Some people also bring up Beyoncé's reported appearance at Michael Jackson's Victory Tour in 1984. They argue she looked older than the age that matches her publicly reported birth year. Based on that observation, they speculate she may have been around 9 or 10 years old at the time, which would fit the unverified 1974 birth year claim. Some supporters of the theory also say there was once a video of Beyoncé dancing before the tour that later disappeared from the internet, but there is no verified evidence that such a video existed or that it was removed to hide information about her age.
Another point that often comes up in these online discussions is a comment attributed to Gabrielle Union from 2008. She was quoted as saying, "Beyonce and I have been friends since we were teenagers." Gabrielle Union was born in 1972, and supporters of the theory argue that the statement does not line up with Beyoncé's publicly reported birth year. They claim if the official dates were correct, the timeline would not match the description. Others note that memories, wording, or context can be misunderstood, and the quote does not by itself prove anything. When people combine the alleged Columbia Records story, the Michael Jackson timeline, the unverified birth record claims, and Gabrielle Union's reported comment, some begin questioning whether there is more to the story. Others see these points as unrelated rumors that have been linked together over time without reliable evidence. None of these claims have been confirmed, and they remain the subject of online speculation rather than established fact. Some online discussions have also suggested that these long-running rumors have created tension within the family. One theory claims there has been a quiet distance between Beyoncé and Solange in recent years because Solange is supposedly tired of keeping a major secret. There is no verified evidence supporting that claim. People have also pointed to Solange's public silence following Beyoncé's Grammy wins beginning in 2023. Some fans noticed that she did not publicly congratulate Beyoncé during those moments, even though she had spoken up in earlier years when Beyoncé did not win. While that change has fueled speculation online, there are many possible reasons for someone's public or private interactions, and no confirmed link has been made between those observations and the rumors.
Thank God for protecting me. Thank you, God. I'd like to thank my Uncle Johnny, who's not here, but he's here in spirit. I'd like to thank my parents, my father, my mother, for loving me and pushing me.
Some fans also noticed that Beyoncé did not mention Solange in one of her acceptance speeches, even though they believe Solange has contributed creatively to her work over the years. That observation quickly became another topic of discussion online. Others point out that public speeches are often limited in time and do not necessarily reflect the full picture of personal or professional relationships. People also questioned why Solange was not publicly involved with the Renaissance era. According to reports, an unnamed source claimed that many people around them found it surprising because they felt the album's style matched Solange's musical direction. The same source reportedly said Solange did not publicly promote the project through social media, which some interpreted as unusual. Those observations have fueled speculation, but they do not confirm that there was any disagreement between the sisters. The unnamed source also reportedly admitted they had no first-hand knowledge of a falling out. They were quoted as saying, "I've heard things about their relationship. I think something is definitely going on between them." That statement reflects the source's personal opinion rather than verified fact. Neither Beyonce nor Solange has publicly confirmed the rumors about a family dispute connected to these claims. Even so, online speculation has continued to grow. Some people believe there is distance between the sisters because of the long-running rumors surrounding Solange's parentage. Others believe any perceived change in their relationship could have many different explanations that have nothing to do with those claims. There is no verified evidence supporting the theory that the relationship is built around a hidden family secret. Some commenters have even argued that moments from Solange's past should be viewed as signs that she has always known the truth behind the rumors. That interpretation is entirely speculative and has not been supported by reliable evidence. Public appearances, creative choices, and personal decisions can be interpreted in many different ways, and none of them confirm the allegations that continue to circulate online. For example, some online discussions have focused on Solange becoming a mother and getting married at 17. Supporters of the theory claim those life decisions were not simply the choices of a young person. They speculate that she was trying to build a life of her own away from the intense attention that came with being part of the Knowles family. There is no verified evidence supporting that interpretation, and others see those events as personal decisions unrelated to the rumors. Some people also point to Solange's move to Idaho, arguing that it reflected a desire to step away from the spotlight and enjoy a quieter lifestyle. They believe the distance from the entertainment industry says something about her personal experiences. Others note that many public figures choose quieter places to live for reasons that have nothing to do with family secrets or controversy. Supporters of the theory also mention Solange's relationships, including her early marriage to Daniel Smith, which later ended in divorce, as well as her later divorce from Alan Ferguson. They argue these experiences reflect someone searching for stability and independence. However, there is no reliable evidence connecting those personal events to the long-running rumors about her family. That leaves the biggest question people continue to debate. Is there any truth behind these decades-old claims, or are they simply rumors that have grown larger through years of online speculation? The more this story spreads online, the more people start connecting unrelated moments and treating them like pieces of one giant puzzle. Every interview, every family photo, and every public appearance suddenly becomes another clue in a mystery that many believe has been hiding in plain sight for years. That is exactly why these rumors have managed to survive for so long. At the same time, there is a major difference between internet theories and verified facts. Despite years of speculation, no credible evidence has confirmed the claim that Beyonce is Solange's biological mother. The Knowles family has never confirmed those allegations, and the stories continue to rely on old rumors, anonymous sources, and interpretations of public events. Still, that has not stopped people from debating every new headline. Whenever a family member shares a personal story or gives an interview, social media quickly fills with new theories. Supporters of the rumors see hidden meaning in almost everything, while others believe people are reading far too much into ordinary moments. For now, the questions remain unanswered. Until credible evidence emerges, the claims remain speculation rather than established fact. Even so, the conversation continues to grow, and every new appearance by the Knowles family seems to spark another round of debate across the internet. So what do you think after hearing all of these rumors and theories? Do you believe Mama Tina's story about the Nile River? Or do you think people online are reading too much into a series of unrelated events? Do you think Solange's recent public distance means anything at all? Or is it simply being misunderstood?
Remember that many of the claims discussed in this video remain unverified and should be treated as speculation rather than established fact. I would really love to hear your opinion. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and let everyone know where you stand on this story. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Your support helps the channel grow and lets us keep bringing you more celebrity news, rumors, and entertainment stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.